First leg, it's Gary to throw first. Game on.
Has he ever played better in a match situation of this importance? We remember a World Championship quarter-final against Simon Whitlock when he was just edged out. Double five will do, thank you.
He's played in some magnificent matches.
Nice.
He has, yeah. We mentioned the Van Gerwen match at Blackpool.
In general, he's lost them.
140.
But the match play put in a fantastic performance first round. I think it was the highest average in the first round, if I'm not mistaken. He's world number 8. Let's not forget, he does this day in, day out. This isn't Ian White's absolute ultimate game.
140.
Nothing seems to bother him. Will there be a little segment of this match, though, where he just goes off the boil when it matters? At the moment, the answer's no.
I think if Gary Anderson's going to win this, that's exactly what needs to happen.
90. And you require 131.
A few ways to go. Looking at the 60. Treble 13. Oof.
91. Now you require 51.
Cannot afford to miss.
Game shot on the first leg.
Good stuff.
Gary Anderson.
What a match!
Second leg is Ian to throw first. Game on.
Yeah, it's a magnificent match. The standard, minus the 2 9-darters, really does remind me of the James Wade Robert Thornton game of last year, where they were doing exactly this. It was relentless brilliance, and they just kept going and going.
160.
This is just superb. We've seen some fantastic games, haven't we, over the years here in the World Grand Prix. Add this one to the list.
85.
Deserves a last set. Gonna switch again.
93.
And finds it. Every treble, every dart is important.
Well, you mentioned those 2 9-darters. White's hit 2 9-darters on the tour this year, just to add to his roll of honour. And he's also hit a 177 out of nowhere.
Another talented Stokey.
That 177 has had the desired effect.
78.
Good last start from Gary. Leaves him 170. But a big score here.
$96. Gary, you require 170.
Can he leave it handy?
128.
Well, he can. White's already taken out 105.
107.
On the tour, as good as anybody at this range. You ask any of the pros. And again.
67.
It's a couple of times now that Ian White's gone for tops and just dragged it over. Is that a sign of tension? Tops! 2-0 up in this set.
2 score. Ian, you require 40.
Big misses. Ian White hasn't given Gary Anderson very many chances.
Third leg is Gary,
but when he has...
Game on.
Let's be honest, in general, they've both taken their chances
80.
pretty well. I think it's a scoreline that reads right.
We want to see this go to a deciding set, don't we?
Deciding leg would be better, but can't have it all.
It wouldn't surprise me in the
61.
slightest if it did.
Gary's just throwing a few slack ones that were not there in the previous set. Mind you, the standard that they are playing, you're only human after all. I sometimes think they're robots because they never go wrong, do they?
93.
Here he goes again.
180.
10 180s. I said you were going to see something, Gary, but I didn't think it'd hit that many.
140. Gary Uruguay, 126.
Treble 10, double 18. 56, we'll go for the 16, you would have thought. Gary just asking Kurt Bevins
86.
whether that was in the treble or not.
He's under pressure though.
Gary Uruguay,
Every
40.
time.
Game's on the third leg.
He can
Gary
handle it.
out.
He's a big boy.
Fourth leg is Ian to throw first. Game on.
Fabulous entertainment.
Brilliant
56.
switching. How many times have we seen Ian White go low on the double 20, then stay there? But that time he knew that it just didn't fit, so
22.
he switched away. You're in, Gary. Well, that's two real low
96.
first starts of the last two visits. That's normally a sign of tension. Ian White needs to find
100.
the desired bed first start just to relax with the next two, I think.
$140.
Kept that high, didn't he? He knows his game inside out. You can kind of
97.
hear the thoughts going on. Don't go low, don't go low.
That is 60 on the floor, isn't it?
That's exactly what happened to Gary, a real crucial point in the last set, and this could be vital as well.
115. In Uruguay, 134.
60 points on the floor. Will it matter? 60. Stay there. Treble 18.
If White does win this leg,
58.
enormous pressure on the
167.
world champion in the next one.
I should say so.
96. In
Seems
Uruguay,
pressure on every
76.
single shot now. It's got to that point. 60 for double 8. 16. Tops.
Game show in the fourth leg. Ian
Magnificent.
White.
That will be.
The leg is
Gary
going to
Anderson
throw
will be
first.
standing there
Game
thinking,
on.
come on, just give me a shot.
$78.
Tension. Nerves. Pressure. Well, yet again,
36.
he's kept up the record, hasn't he?
Yeah, but Gary's that 38 in front, and now it's
95.
120 yard, and the thing is about it is that you're making your opponent hit more than a ton, so you're pressurising them. Gary's doing all he can. If someone hits 140, 180 against you all the time, there's not a lot you can do about that. That is an amazing time to hit a maximum. And this is an amazing time to respond with a maximum. Especially your 11th of the match. Incredible!
Well, that's darting deja vu, because White has been doing that to Anderson all night.
85. Gary Uruguay, 148.
That was astonishing from Anderson in the circumstances.
Mind-boggling. The fact that these human beings can just hold it
100.
together under such stress and pressure. 20 left. Gary's got to take out 48. Oh, he's missed one.
140. Gary, you require 48.
To save the match.
Wow. That could be
Ian, you
it.
require 60.
He's hit 11 180s. He's averaging 98, and that could be it.
That was pure pressure. That's why he missed.
Game shot.
Ian White handled the pressure, and I've got to say, Gary Anderson and Ian White, you have put on one hell of a show. That was one of the best matches you have seen this year. Ian White is through to the quarterfinals of the Grand Prix, where he will play Robert Thornton, the only Englishman standing. He's through, the world champ. He's out.
Doubling delight for White, 97.19 average, 8 180s from him, 11 from Gary Anderson, but the world champion has crashed out of the competition. The number 2 seed heading home in this tournament where upsets are coming thick and fast. We have our quarter-final lineup: Ian White against Robert Thornton, Menzior Sulevic taking on Vincent van der Voort. Van der Voort, a 3-0 victory over Terry Jenkins. And Michael van Gerwen faces the Welsh youngster Jamie Lewis. Mark Webster against Jelle Klaassen. Let's hear from Ian White now, talking to Law.
Ian, what an absolutely sensational game. Was that the best you played all year?
No, I've been playing well all year on the Pro Tour. Won one at weekend, and all year I've been proving myself, you know, to get in that top 8. Gary's a top player, you know, he's world champion, but, you know, I just thought to myself, just keep going, keep hanging in. If you get your chances and you can take it, you know, I've got my chance to win.
You played fantastically well, but you must have been watching out for Gary missing those doubles.
Yeah, he missed a couple of doubles and I took him out, but my starting was good. I don't think I missed in my first 3 darts all the way through, so, you know, starting off is what you need to do first, and I've done quite well with that.
You've got Robert Thornton in the quarterfinals next. What kind of opposition is he going to present?
That's going to be a tough one. You know, we're both in the top 8 now, so, you know, hopefully I can carry on playing the way I was just been playing against Gary, and we'll have a good game.
It must be fantastic for you, experienced players, to be able to meet in such an important major as well.
Yeah, we're together, you know, 50 odd times a year or whatever, you know, together. So it's, you know, we all know each other. Gary's a good friend, you know, Rob's a good friend. It's just going to be hard up there. We'll try and get the job done.
Brilliant high score, and thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
What a performance from Ian White. What a match to round off what's been a stunning night of darts. Quarter-final lineup will kick off with Ian White against Robert Thornton, Sulevic against Vincent van der Voort, Mark Webster, Jelle Klaassen, and Michael van Gerwen against Jamie Lewis. Wayne Mardle's here. This tournament just keeps producing shock after shock after shock.
And you just saw how cool and composed Ian White was there. It was like, it's another game, beating Gary Anderson again, so what? They're just playing each other so often that the fear factor has gone from all of them. They can all beat each other, whether it be on the floor or on the tour or on the main stage. They now all know that they've got the ability. And when you look at those stats, Gary Anderson, 12 140s and 11 180s. But look at Ian White, he just didn't buckle. And to be honest, right now I'm trying to think of a mistake in that match that Ian White made, and do you know what? I cannot think of one. It was nearly faultless.
He's maybe 45 years old, but he's come of age as a player now on television.
Yeah, we kind of alluded to it earlier, didn't we, about Menzior Sulevic, Peter Wright.